All right. Well, welcome everyone to Vialet Studio. I like to bring on guests to talk about their brilliance and what they're working on and what they offer and what they do. And this is a fun way to do it. I've gotten really comfortable on Zoom and playing on Zoom a little bit. And so today, my beautiful guest that I have with me, my new friend that I'm learning about, her name is Johanna. Did I pronounce that right?
Beautiful, yes.
I get kudos.
Yes.
So share with us who you are, what you offer, your journey, you know, what's brought you down your spiritual path. I'd love to hear people's stories.
Okay. Well, I'm thrilled to be on your show, Vialet. Vialet?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And I am a coach. I help empower holistic practitioners, therapists, mission-inspired entrepreneurs to attract more clients, prosper, and help make an impact in the world, because I feel our healing energies are so important at this time, and the world totally needs us. I'm a child of the 60s. I'm going to be 74 next week, and I came of age in the 60s. And that was a very wild time. But then, starting in 1971, I began to settle down and meditate. So I've been meditating nearly 50 years. And then that helped me not be such a wild child. And to actually, I also at the time was very against the war and, you know, anti-war movement and peace, but it was so full of strife. So meditation has provided me the benefits of becoming a peaceful and powerful person myself, and then being able to actually make a difference instead of screaming in the streets to end the war. So I've been meditating, as I said, since 1971, been a meditation teacher, did lots of very long retreats, 2, 3, 4 week solitary retreats in cabins in Vermont, and also did a lot of group retreats. And once I'd settled down more, then I was very interested in actually becoming a healer, and it was Chinese medicine that really attracted me. I was a dance student in the 60s going through college in San Francisco during the wild time, but I then was very attracted to healing and didn't want to be a nurse. That didn't really resonate with me. I was too far out of the box. I didn't really want to be a doctor. And I have been studying and practicing classical Chinese 5-element acupuncture, also teaching it since 1981. And so I'm one of the, you could say, pioneers. And I thought, here I am, I'm aging with vitality. I love my work. I do that as well as a very amazing type of acupressure. And I'm not teaching classical acupuncture anymore in colleges, though I have did that for almost 20 years. But I thought I would just always be a healer, and I would go out that way because I'm so called to it. So I still do that. But then I was called actually to become a coach. I saw the students graduating from the acupuncture school starting maybe about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, sometime after the whole recession in 2008. I saw them graduating and not able to get successful practices starting. And it was very heartbreaking because I was very involved with mentoring them, many of them, for so many years, and I knew they were awesome healers. Well, I had a successful practice, as I said, since 1981. I was one of the first, but I didn't even realize my practice was a business. So that was how clueless. But I started to study coaching and learn about business, initially to help the students I'd help mentor become successful and get their work out. And at first, so I started actually studying coaching just beginning around maybe 2012, 2013. And as I went on with it, I discovered that our businesses are living systems. And just like in acupuncture, We help the living system energies of a person, the organs, the body, mind, spirit become more vital, or tune in and have the flow and vitality that we are capable of. I realized that our businesses are living systems, and they have all the 5 elements in Chinese medicine, but they are success principles for our businesses. So that was kind of long, but that's
I
good
love
about
that.
my history.
Well, I think it's awesome because I can imagine in the 1980s, we probably were not ready or open as we are today to acupuncture and holistic approaches
Correct.
here in the United States. You probably ran up to resistance, people unsure. What are you talking about? What's that about? And really being able to find that comfort level to get them to step in. Because today, for healers, it's pretty acceptable in many parts of the world that we're healers and we do energy healing and we work with energy and we do stuff. But in the 80s, that wasn't really normal. It wasn't really the traditional way to do that. So very impressive to have a successful business doing that. That says a lot about you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I was so inspired. And, I don't, like you, I'm sure with all of your work, I know about past lives and things like that. I don't actually know about them, but I'm sure I've had them for so long, where I've had amazing master teachers. I've been a teacher. I've been dedicated to preserving sacred medicines. And we didn't have antibiotics, and we didn't have a lot of other types of modern medicine, and we needed to know the ancient, sacred, and powerful ways to help people live with vitality and fullness and body, mind, spirit. So.
Well, and I love that because I love when we can take business and bring spirituality into it, right?
Right.
And to know that a business is a system, just like acupuncture and your physical body is a system. I think that's a cool way to approach things. I used to teach my college students how to do their resumes from a spiritual approach.
Oh, beautiful. That's great.
You don't always think about that, right?
Right.
So I love it when we take both of these energies, business and spirituality, and we're able to see how they connect and how they work and how they operate. So I love that you have found that. And so how long have you been helping people with these elements and working with businesses?
Well, it started out kind of tentatively around 2013, and it took a while to kind of pick up speed on that. I mostly still had, I still had and do have my classical acupuncture and acupressure business and practice. It took a little while to realize, truthfully, that the elemental energies were really part of a business. And I did have great success with some clients, but it wasn't until I really put it together and truthfully, totally understood each element in the business that I really started to get great results with clients and also with my own business. I mean, recently a client did a 6-month premium program with me, and he tripled his investment, his return on investment in his program in less than 5 months. So hard to get that in the stock market. And he's a massage therapist and craniosacral therapist and actually yoga teacher and trainer, and he tripled his investment. So that was really exciting. And I'm writing a book about this, and it should be out in 2020 in the fall this year. I'm nearly done with it, and I'm looking forward to getting this out very widely, because especially, of course we know that we have something wonderful to offer the world, but we tend to be introverted. And as healers, we have superpowers of sensitivity and healing abilities, but often business and marketing is our kryptonite. We get we hit walls. And I'm delighted to help people see how, as healers, we have tremendous opportunities today to learn and be successful at business in ways that are not icky, not aggressive, but in fact are completely heartful. Because especially at this time, so many people realize the government's not going to take care of our health. The government, you know, doing their best, whatever, but it's based on, it's not based on treating wellness. It's trying to avert sickness, and it's not a wellness system. So as we start to come out of quarantine, so many people are going to more and more want true wellness solutions. We as healers have the opportunity to become more visible and to make more of an impact and shine our lights more brightly, because the world more than ever is needing what we have to teach. That's my feeling. I don't know where that lands.
No, I love that. No, I think that's really true, because I have a spiritual center here in Denver, and I have lots of practitioners and small business owners that are healers and readers and coaches and guides and acupuncturists and massage therapists, the whole gambit. And they don't always know how to do their business. They don't know how to get out there and grow it. They aren't comfortable with marketing. They don't understand the structure. So I love the fact that you have some tools here to really guide them on that path and give them an understanding of their business. I think it's pretty awesome to see, to be able to see that. So if somebody wanted to learn more about this, how can they do that? What are some of the tools or offerings that you have on this?
Okay, so I have a coaching business called Medicine Buddha Coaching. And you don't have to be a Buddhist. Plenty of people are of all religions. But medicine, healing, Buddha means waking up, becoming more conscious. It's not about becoming religious Buddhist or something like that. So the name of my company is Medicine Buddha Coaching, medicinebuddhacoaching.com. If people go to my website, just under the banner, it says, take the Holistic Business Success Quiz. And in 2.5 minutes, 3 max, you can find out how well your business is diagnosed in Chinese medicine. Shall I briefly go through the 5 areas? Okay. Yeah. So the first one is fire, which connects to the heart. It's our brand, it's our mission, it's our unique brilliance and our big why and our personality in the marketplace. Because people don't choose healing or acupuncture or chiropractic, they choose a person. And the more we express our unique brilliance and our own fire, our own brand, the more people who are supposed to come to us will find us. The earth element is about showing up in service. Just like the Great Mother serves all of us here. So it's about how we serve our niche, the ideal clients we serve, the particular problems we solve and services we offer, and our unique signature system or programs or way we go beyond one by one session marketing. So that, because we know people can learn a lot and have awarenesses in just a short lecture or a short workshop, but actually transformation takes time. And if we're in a program and we do a bunch of things together, it's more like planting a garden. We don't just throw the seeds in and we get transformation. It usually takes a season or 2. So the earth element is about showing up in service. The metal element, also air, is about prosperous money flow. And so many of us healers are so inspired to help and serve. And we're so generous often, and we often overgive, have PhDs in giving, but maybe in kindergarten in receiving. So we need to also open up to this time where we're not just shamans in the village receiving some of the wild animal and some of the herbs that the villagers bring us for healing, we also need to exchange energy, money, and learn about opening to money flow and not being so shy about receiving, because it's about giving out and receiving in. And so I help people with their money mindset, and also helping dissolve old contracts to keep us not very powerful and prosperous, and how to change that now, because we have a very important role to play, and that includes exchanging money today. It took me a long time to realize that, but it's true. So the water element is about the winter energy. It's about hibernation, deep rest, and it took a while to figure out about the water element. You know, like when something's on the end of your nose and everyone can see it, but we can't. Well, the water element is about stopping inflammation, and it's about how to cool down and have work-life balance, be hydrated, go deeply, honor the wintertime. Our culture, until this recent big pause with quarantine, the virus, we were a 24/7 inflamed, extroverted, outward, fiery culture. And we don't honor the water and the deep rest in the winter. But we know as healers, we help our clients do that, and we need to do that for ourselves. So that's the water wintertime energy. And there's more to it about business. I can't go into it all. And then the springtime is about the wood energy. It's about offering, it's about visioning, it's about planning how we're going to grow, the glorious garden of our business. And in non-salesy, non-aggressive marketing and sales conversations, we go out and we help people make a decision to work with us or not. So it's learning how to market in a non-icky way. And when we have all of the 5 elements in a business, we're likely to have a great harvest. So if people want to know more about this, they can go to my website, Medicine Buddha Coaching, take the 3-minute quiz, it's free. And then if you like, you can sign up for a complimentary conversation with me to find out what your aspirations are in your business, how the 5 elements are in your business, because the results of the quiz will go to both you and me. So the results of the 5 elements, what's in the way, and next action steps, whether it's doing something on your own, with another mentor, or with me. So those complimentary conversations are usually $97, but during the pandemic time, they're complimentary. And starting June 17th, I have an online group program called Attract 6 Clients in 6 Weeks. It's going to be Wednesday evening, 6 to 7:30 Mountain Time. People can, anyway, the details are on my website, Medicine Buddha Coaching. And I also have premium programs and half and full VIP days where we may take one area of the 5 elemental energy success principles that may need a lot of strengthening for your business, and I do those as well. So those are some opportunities to work with me.
I think it's awesome. I love the 5 elements. I can see how they line up with the elements of business and how those can be truly important. So yes, kudos to you on your discovery and your work. I think that's amazing. And we'll make sure that we put that information, her website, underneath the video so that people can easily access it and check it out.
Thank you.
And also check out her June class that she's offering. She mentioned before we got on here that she's offering it half price during this time period of what she normally offers. So a great savings for you to be able to take that and work that, because I believe she's right. I think when the pandemic calms down and we get back out there, it's going to be a little different, but I think people are going to be looking for alternatives. They're going to be looking for ways to heal, to improve their lives. They're going to be looking at all aspects, and they're going to be looking for all of us to help and support them in whatever way that we can. So I think that's really coming. So I think that would be awesome to prepare your business to be ready for that. Would be an amazing way to do that.
The world needs our light and our hearts and our gifts.
It really does.
We're so shy in our offices doing our amazing work, but actually I believe so many of us are being called out at this time to provide this in much bigger scale. It's really important.
Well, and I believe that as well. I believe that those of us that are on our spiritual journey and know about our light, we're here to help others awaken, become into the conscious level that we need to have. I believe if you're a healer, you may have heard this from me. She mentioned it. We don't always take care of ourselves as healer. We're out there taking care of others. And I preach over and over again that you got to fill your cup up first before you can go fill somebody else's up. And besides that, the universe is asking us to heal ourselves for everyone else. Every time I get a healing, I'm healing my family, I'm healing my friends, I'm healing my coworkers, I'm healing my neighbors, my city, my state, the country, humanity.
Yes.
The universe is asking us to step in and do our work. And our work is not just healing people, but making sure that we're healing ourselves. So I literally go to healers and go, I'm just here for the collective. I'm here to receive, because I think that's really, really important. So I think we need to get people ready to be able to handle that. I love your system and your description, and I look forward to getting to meet you in person someday and having you at the center. I think that would be absolutely lovely at some point if we can work that out. I look forward to your book as well. We have author signings typically once a year, so we'd love to have you come down and sign your books, and we could even set that up in our retail store where you could come on a Saturday and sign books and meet and greet people. So we do a lot of that as well. So
thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to be here today. Thank you for watching and listening. Please check out the information that's been provided today. We look forward to seeing you really soon at Discover Your Spiritual Gifts.
Thank you.
Oh, beautiful. And that is done.
Discover connection, awaken sacredness, become empowered. Come experience the difference at Discover Your Spiritual Gift.